Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again, and this time we're going to do an overview on the Carbon Menace, which is the name that I've given to the carbon fiber MEUS chassis that I built a few videos ago. So, that one. Alright, so starting off, we have the MEUS carbon fiber chassis. We have Gladiator rear links. I think the front is a mix. So we got, hang on, 58.5 lower. 39 upper. Okay, sorry, that was hard to see. Ramp Crab 1.8 wheels. Endura silicone foam, or silicone foam, for God's sake. Silicone insert in the front, foam in the back. Endura brass skid. We got MicroPython. It's a Endura transmission. I have the carbon plate that goes right there removed so you can see the gears moving. We got MEUS isokinetic axles version 1. Rear axle weights and hub extensions. Stainless steel Endura drive shaft. Same thing in the front. MEUS isokinetic axles. We have Crawl Queen RC tungsten weight hangers made for the MEUS isokinetic axles. Reefs 99 micro brass edition. Custom drag link from Chris Musselman. He's a local guy. What do we got? Endura big bore 40 millimeter shocks, and we have a micro Komodo motor, running with a radio link receiver. So this build was pretty fun. The drag oh, I almost forgot, it does have a Venge RC BOA mount, so that's why the servo is vertical, and that's what this guy, so your battery goes right here on the axle. So the main challenge with this build was this, which thankfully Chris Musselman figured that out for me. I had the stock drag link over here, but because of the Venge RC battery on axle mount, it pushes what would normally be here over here, so now you need that much more drag link. So I had it set up, but my servo horn was like at that angle to start with, and I got full lock that way, but turning that way, it would just kind of lift the link instead of pushing the link. So what he did was just make this super duper short link, and it works quite well, as you can see. So another thing, let me get a pointer. So another thing that I had to do was, so I spaced these shocks at the top to clear the servo. Obviously I had to do it to both sides. And then at the bottom, I had to space it just a little bit more to give it that slight negative camber. And in doing that, you know, to avoid hitting the servo, and to have a, you know, a proper angle, this pushed the shock, the nut that mounts the shock, or the screw that mounts the shock, whatever, it pushed it outwards. So then I was running into, you know, this area over here with the nut, with the screw. So what I did was come in with a file and just filed away a little bit of a notch, just to gain some clearance and gain some of my steering angle back. Because inevitably with this setup, it took a little bit of it away, but it's pretty good now. It's not too bad. It could definitely be better, and honestly, I still have more that I'm gonna work on this. I can still shave this down quite a lot and get more angle. Let's see. Let me think here for a minute. Oh yeah, the tires. Can't forget about the tires. These are Endura Klingon, the 1.3 flavor, cut to 1.8, obviously. So with this, if you use the 1.8 tire cutting jig, this makes it so easy, so fast. Awesome. I got this also from Crawl Queen RC. So grab you one of those if you plan on doing, you know, 1.8s fairly often, like myself. Then definitely invest in that. So these are the Ramp Crab 1.8s. I really like them. I've had zero issues. Some people say that they're not a true 1.8. I don't 100%. Here we go. I don't really know what they mean by not a true 1.8. So let's put that. Don't mind my dirty nails. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. It looks about dead on to me. Venge RC hard part. Or sorry, Ramp Crab. Oh my god. Venge Ramp Crab. I did that on the microcrawler page. Somebody asked me, they said, "Hey, are those hard part?" And I said, "Yep." And then like the next day I was like, "Oh my god. No, 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 no. These are Venge. Sorry. These are Venge RC. I think this is called the Rhythm face. This is the stainless steel, obviously. Ramp crap. Carbon fiber. To go with the carbon fiber. Yeah, these are cool. These I got in stainless steel, obviously, to kind of match up with that. This has a polished face. I'm not much. That's a little too shiny, but this I can work with that. So yeah. That is the Carbon Menace. I don't think I have any other notes on it. Oh, actually, well, yeah, one more note. Venge RC battery on axle mount. If you do this on the nylon V1 axles, there's a little bit of, let's see, oh, hang on, I'm all discombobulated here. There we go. Oh, nope, still discombobulated. Alright, let's get it together. So this little bit of truss here that goes, that goes across there, you have to trim a little bit of that out. Cut that out on this side for that to fit. And that's it. Boom. That's it. Carbon Menace. Super cool build. MEUS chassis. Furatech electronics. And Radiolent. Reefs. MEUS axles. Venge. Cool. Peace.